Deco and Laporta have shown me what a proper sporting project is supposed to look like or should look like. And you know what? The only thing I want to do is to curse at Bartholomew. The only thing that I want to do right now is to curse at Bartholomew for what he did while he was the president of my club. Look at how smart, patient, calculative, and sustaining Deco and Laporta have been with the projects they are building, with the kind of initiative they are building for the club. Bartholomew, it's like, calm down. Do the counts. But if I say I should open my mouth, if I decide to curse at Bartholomew right now, I'm going to, bro, my video can get flagged. Look at the case of Roony Bardghji. Yes, Barcelona now finally agrees to the deal for Roony Bardghji from Copenhagen and will be paying €2 million fixed fee plus add-ons and sell-on clause to FC Copenhagen with the verbal agreement sealed. Roony Bardghji, who is Roony Bardghji? Who is Roony Bardghji? Who is Roony Bardghji? Roony Bardghji is a player that at 17 years old stole the attention of the world, especially when he scored against Manchester United in the Champions League at 17 years old. In 2023, Roony Bardghji was one of the most followed talents in Europe, and it even got really, really intense after he scored the winning goal for his club against Manchester United in the UEFA Champions League. Now, he managed to impress the world with his quick feet and his impressive dribbling skills. But then there was a particular setback for him, and the setback was the ACL injury. Roony Bardghji suffered a serious ACL injury, and for a year, he wasn't, he was barely playing, and he had to be sidelined because of his injury. But now, he's set to leave Copenhagen for free. Now, Barcelona have now agreed on the signing of this Roony Bardghji for €2 million. Now, the thing is, this is a well-calculated move by Deco and Laporta, because if this boy is still young, still very much hungry for wins, and is available at no cost. Now, if you ask me, I'll tell you that the upside of signing Roony Bardghji is actually high, but then the risk we are taking on it is zero. It is zero. Because this is a player that, as a 2023, he was an elite player. It was that player that different clubs. I mean, let me bring it to your notice that Barcelona literally beat 10 football clubs to signing this particular baller. Now, in 2023, it was a baller. It was a kind of baller that different clubs had their eyes on, and the ACL injury came on and he was sidelined. His talent seems like it had diminished, or his talent seemed like it wasn't talked about more, or his talent looked like we weren't talking about it, or wasn't even being noticed anymore. Now, the thing is, this guy only needs an environment where he's going to pick up himself again. This guy only needs an environment where he's going to put himself back together. This boy only needs an environment where he's going to be able to connect back to the baller he used to be in 2023. And the question I want to ask you guys is, what other football club gives room for young and talented players, if not FC Barcelona? None. Absolutely none. It's painful to me that I can't use videos on here because it's going to be, tagged as a copyright. But then, I want you guys to know that I'm probably going to put the videos in my shorts, then link it to this video. I want you guys to know that he's a strong dribbler with good football striking, and he has clever body feints. And the best way he operates on the field is by cutting inside from the right wing. Now, for the player that I've seen, for the player that I've watched clips of him, for the player that I have seen edits of him, it looks to me like someone that can eventually grow to become an inside forward because of the pace that he lacks. And I would only tell you that for that kind of potential, he could prove to be, or he might prove himself to be a backup for Lamine Yamal. Last season, we were all clamoring for rest for Lamine Yamal, although Lamine Yamal himself always, or he insists to want to play every game. But the truth is, there are days, there are times that we know that Lamine Yamal needs the rest, especially when we have important matches ahead of us. Now, this particular guy, Roony, can be a potential backup for Lamine Yamal. And you know the funny thing is, fine, we've all seen clips, we've all seen videos and everything, we've seen edits. But the truth is, we cannot even still tell, or we cannot even still conclude the level, the ceiling of his talents. We cannot still conclude that, okay, yes, this is the height. He has gotten to the peak of his talent, of his skills. So it still looks to me like there's enough room for him to develop. There's enough room for him to grow. But guess what? Being a backup for Lamine Yamal is a two-way thing. He might deliver and he might not deliver. But then, that doesn't mean Barcelona would lose in any way. It's still a win-win situation. Because if he delivers, hey, good for us, good for us. We get to have a long-term backup for Lamine Yamal. But then if he does not still deliver, we get to sell him off, cash out big on his head, use the money, invest it on something else. A win is a win. So yes, I sincerely think this is a smart and calculated move by Deco and Laporta. And if you've been asking yourself, this Roony Bardghji, where is he? I want you guys to keep calm, because he is a baller. He's from the clips that I've seen. My God, he is a baller, and trust me, he's definitely going to turn heads too in that right wing position. But I mean, like I said, we do not know the height, we do not know the ceiling of his talents just yet, and so we all cannot conclude just yet. But we still need to give room for him to show himself. We need to give room. He needs to get that room. He needs to get the opportunity to be able to show himself. Yes, he might or might not be joining the Barcelona first team, because according to what we've heard before, he's supposed to join the team B. Then will be, he's going to be alternating between the team B and the first team. But however way it goes, one thing I know, that Roony Bardghji, for that, the deal for Roony Bardghji is a brilliant move, is a brilliant deal, and being a potential backup for Lamine Yamal just increases the squad depth that we have in our club. And trust me when I say, Deco and Laporta are cooking. Deco and Laporta, they've just been giving me so much. They've been giving me, do you know how euphoric I've been for the past few days? They've been giving me so much joy that I cannot even contain it. Now, Nico Williams' deal is looking like one that is definitely going to happen, since they're waiting for July 1st before the release clause is being paid, so that the spendings, the signing, the finances, the spendings can go in for that of next season. And trust me, I can't wait. I just can't wait for preseason to start. I can't wait for next season to start. I can't wait for this club. I can't wait to watch those boys play again, because I know, I am confident that we are cooking. And I tell you for a fact, Barcelona fans, my fellow coolers, I need you guys to do the cams, because next season, if we do not win at least a quadruple next season, oh dear, say my name is not my name. My name is not my name. Because the amount of squad depth we have, the amount of, and it's not like we're making unnecessary signings. We are making important signings for the club. And trust me when I say I love it for us. I so much love it for us, and I cannot wait for the preseason to start. But yes, Roony Bardghji to Barcelona, here we go. Let me know what you think about this signing. Let me know what you think about this particular player and his profile. Let me know if you think it's a smart move by Barcelona, or let me say it's a smart move by Deco and Laporta. Or let me know if you think, maybe you have some little ick that you've noticed that might make you want to think, or that might make you want to feel Roony Bardghji might not be a good signing for the club. Let me know this in the comment section. And yes, do the cams, everybody. Let's keep our fingers crossed, as Nico Williams to Barcelona is going to be a done deal soon. Very, very soon, you guys. I'm going to come to you guys and tell you, Nico Williams to Barcelona, here we land, of course. Please don't forget to like, share, and if you're new to this YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe and also turn on your notifications so you can get to know whenever I post a video. My name still remains Bardghji, and as always, Visca Barça, Visca El Catalunya. I love you guys so much, and yes, I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Mwah! Bye.